It is exclusive video that is difficult to watch, an inmate crashing face first into an elevator wall. And tonight, we also have the story of a Clayton County Sheriff's officer now, as they are facing a lawsuit over it.
In an exclusive interview, his family tells us they worry the abuse extends beyond that one moment captured on camera.
Marlon Brown was arrested after an altercation with his child's mother back in 2017. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia and went months without medication and without his day in court, all leading up to this moment.
This elevator surveillance video shows Marlon Brown being escorted from court back to the Clayton County Jail last June.
I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I'm disturbed by it.
Brown's attorney, Amber Reed, says the officer used excessive force.
Several broken teeth, cuts to the inside of his face and mouth. It required stitches, back, neck, muscle strain issues. He was hurt pretty extensively.
That's my brother. He took care of me like my whole life, so.
Brown's sister Ashley feared the alleged abuse could continue away from the camera's view.
It was just really scary. Like, I feared for his safety. I feared for what could happen to him there. I didn't want him to be abused.
It's beyond me how you can have this many complaints against an officer saying the same thing.
Reed says the officer has nearly a decade's worth of complaints in his personnel file, now part of their lawsuit.
Excessive force. You can flip through it and there's just pages and pages and pages with pictures of people who've been assaulted by this officer.
In official records, the elevator altercation is listed as a slip and fall, and that Brown tripped over his shoes.
I saw him walking and being lifted and thrown into an elevator face first.
It's disturbing because they've checked the box that says it was reviewed in compliance with department policy.
Other senior officers also signed off on this report.
And I challenge anybody in law enforcement, I challenge the citizens of Georgia to look at that video and tell me that that's acceptable.
And Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill released a statement saying he just saw the video today. That was after we sent it to him. And the deputy involved in this is now on administrative leave. And we've also confirmed within the last few hours, Sheriff Hill has reached out to the GBI requesting they start their own investigation.